using my fastest killing Tanto 22 here in Black Ops 6 Season 3. I made an overpowered 5 attachment class up that you guys can dominate lobbies with. Let's get right into the attachments. For my first attachment for the muzzle, I had the compensator, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of vertical recoil control. I personally love this attachment because it's going to make it a lot easier to take gunfights at those longer ranges, since your gun isn't going to be shaking or having a really wonky recoil pattern. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see with these stats, we're getting 27% to the recoil gun kick control and then 30% to the vertical recoil control. For my next attachment for the barrel, I was using the long barrel, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of damage range. I personally love this attachment because it's going to increase your damage range and give you the maximum amount of damage range that you can possibly get in the barrel category, which is going to increase your TTK at those longer ranges. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see with these stats, the damage at effective range is 11.6 and the damage on that is 38, and then the damage beyond range is 39.6 and the damage on that is 22. For my next attachment for the underbarrel, I had the vertical foregrip, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of horizontal recoil control. I personally love this attachment because it's basically going to do all the heavy lifting for you. You're not going to have to control it as heavily as you would without this thing on. This thing's going to make sure at those longer ranges, your gun is going to have a very smooth recoil pattern as well as no shake. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see with these stats, you're getting 2% to the recoil gun kick control and then 30% to the horizontal recoil control. For my next attachment for my rear grip, I had the ergonomic grip, and this is going to give you 3 ticks of dive to fire speed, 3 ticks of slide to fire speed, 2 ticks of ADS speed, and then 2 ticks of jumping ADS speed. If you guys do slide or dive, you are definitely going to love this attachment because whenever you do slide or dive, you are going to be picking up your weapon extremely fast as well as ADSing fast, and if you do jump, that's going to increase your ADS speed as well. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 17% to the ADS speed, 19% to the jump ADS speed, 50% to the slide to fire speed, and then 50% to the dive to fire speed. Finally, for the fire mods, I had the recoil springs, and this is going to give you 1 tick of horizontal recoil control and then 1 tick of vertical recoil control. I personally love this attachment because it's going to help out at those longer ranges so your gun doesn't have any shake or any recoil problems. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with the stats, we're getting 8% to the recoil gun kick control, 8% to the horizontal recoil control, and then 8% to the vertical recoil control. Here are all my perks on the screen. For the wild card, make sure you guys are using high roller or perk read so that way you guys can have an extra streak or perk. Here are all the attachments on the screen with these stats. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Today we're using the Tanto. Let's see what we can do with this thing. I personally love this weapon, but without a magazine, it's kind of iffy in my opinion. This dude just literally ran up behind me, and he's using a jackal like an absolute stinker. Teammate, I don't understand why these teammates don't shoot their guns. Like,
claim the advantage, now hold it.
teammate, they just kill. I get a kill, die. Teammate kills him right after. I just it doesn't process in my brain.
Hostiles reclaim the lead.
I don't know who to shoot at. Don't know who's looking at me. There's 13 different people there.
Hardpoint located.
Okay, so he can just need a C4. That definitely makes sense. I think they're spawning over here. Oh my god, you all just got poopied on.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Incoming lethal.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Detonating. Incoming lethal.
Hardpoint is secure.
Calling in force.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Incoming lethal.
Good. We got the death machine.
Hardpoint identified.
Oh my god, that Doom Toaster kid. Still close to killing him, honestly. Almost cambered him.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
Didn't work well enough though.
Priority tasking request received. UAV exiting your grid.
I low-key should have just threw a C4 there, and I probably would have won that gunfight.
Hostiles have captured the
Kobe.
hardpoint.
Detonate.
That trophy is not going to be helpful whatsoever. Holy smokes! Almost whole team down with a C4, a single C4. I gotta jump out of here.
In the turn. We have eyes on.
I think it's death machine time.
Hardpoint located. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Get a counter UAV in here. UAV mission timeline 50
I don't know if
seconds.
this one's
Hardpoint active.
as good as the one in
Hardpoint locked down.
Full Door. Could not tell you.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Mission timeline expired. UAV RTB.
Hardpoint
I
is
busted
secure.
left. And then another left.
We're winning. Keep it.
Go right to the door, please.
Calling in score.
Good boy. Go under there.
Hostiles have the
Don't
hardpoint.
face your fears. Push, push, push. He's gotta be AFK, right? Yep.
Hardpoint identified. We've given up the lead.
Huck, poof. Oh my god, they're all around here.
Hardpoint locked down.
Yo, more War Machine. We're very close though,
Hardpoint
actually.
is active. We've taken the lead. Stay on task.
Oh my goodness. I did not believe the streak that we're on right now.
Target location.
Get a UAV on grid.
I thought we were on some simple stuff. I mean, we can play these games. I got the death machine. Oh, that's fire. We don't like fire around here. Fire's bad.
Hardpoint located.
SATCOM, deploy counter UAV. Requesting recon above.
Hardpoint active.
Alright,
Hardpoint is secure.
not really sure where these fellers are going to be coming from, but
Will you act and seize this last
Get an
opportunity?
LDVR on my mark.
alright, we got a lot of bullets. A lot of bullets in this thing. Holy moly, that, like, what?
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified.
There's no way I lost that gunfight. Yeah. What are you gonna do? I'd definitely say, though, like,
Hardpoint is active.
I personally feel like the death machine would just be super crazy on regular maps. Or not regular maps, but
Hardpoint is
Nuketown.
secure. Hostiles have
I
captured
do
the
have the War
hardpoint.
Machine still. I honestly should have used that rather than
Using
the bull shrimp I decided to pull.
one chance to fight fair and operator establishing score streak.
Hardpoint locked down.
Loki fried my War Machine right there like a dimbo.
Hardpoint located.
Holy moly. I don't know who's worse, me or him.
Hardpoint is secure.
Calling in source group.
That was an absolute push right there. Absolute. Ouch. I cannot speak right now. This is my first game on too, so I'm not really surprised that I choked on there. But I also didn't know I was on that big of a streak until I was on like a 17.
UAV NPL. Check.
Activating
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
everyone is equal in these games.
We're flying on fumes. UAV returning to
Holy moly. I don't know what the case is,
Hostiles have captured
but
the
these
hardpoint.
games have been lasting so much longer. I don't know if it was just salty luck and we were just,
Hardpoint locked down.
I don't know.
Hardpoint
Because
identified.
honestly, whenever I'm not playing with him, I do notice that the games last so much longer. Unless it's just because two people.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
But who
Hardpoint
knows?
is secure.
requesting CUAV above.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
I got the C4 for you, my friend. Oh, no.
Hardpoint locked down.
He just popped up on the radar right after. Hang Gliding Hippo is his name. What a
Feel that?
creative
They're
name.
about to break. Give them a nudge.
Let's see what this man's using. He's using a suppressed VMP version. I would definitely use that blueprint more, but I'm pretty sure Salty told me that that thing has like some visual recoil or something, so that's why I haven't really used it too much. Of course, this dude wants a drop shot. Shortstop, and then this dude put like the whole end number of his driver in it.
Hardpoint located.
Holy moly, my aim right there was
Hardpoint
okay.
active. Hardpoint is secure.
Well, there we go. We got the win. You guys are new. Make sure you guys like it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.